Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? It is D Dunn here. I am the Average Gaming Dad. I am a longtime veteran of the Call of Duty series. Been playing since 2007. I'm a well above average player, so I feel like I have a relatively good understanding of the game and what's good for it, and I want to give my thoughts on where we're at for Verdansk. So I got quite a few points to get through, a short video, and so let's get into it. Right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this game about a 7.5. It feels completely different from the game we had a week ago, but I think overall it is an improvement from the game we were playing a week ago. The servers feel better. They feel a little bit more consistent. My ping is still, I average around 50 to 60 when I'm playing solos for whatever reason. But I've noticed I have more lobbies that are in like the 20s, 30s, and 40s. And overall, the servers feel more stable. I do like the fast TTK. I like, committing to a gunfight and then you have a resolution quickly. I think that also makes it easier to take on 1v2s, 1v3s, stuff like that. The ground loot is absolutely awful. The guns themselves are not very good. And on top of that, it feels like every ground loot gun has 30 rounds in the mag, which is hard enough for solos, let alone for duos, trios, and quads. You also get no plates. You get no money when you loot, when you take gunfights. So it feels very unrewarding to take gunfights. It feels really unrewarding to try and push people, and it doesn't feel worth it to loot. So then, what are we doing in the game? That needs to be updated, and I feel like it will be. That does make contracts more valuable, which I think is kind of a good thing. It allows, the casuals to see something on the map, go pick it up, go do the thing. Feels like they're getting rewarded for doing something throughout the game. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just don't think it's good for most players. And we should be rewarded if you, take on a team and wipe them. You should get plates and money in return. Let's see. Overall, I think the game is going to retain casuals and people who played Verdansk back in 2020, which is a good thing for the longevity of the game. It caters more towards slow-paced, casual playstyle, and I'm okay with that because advanced players can still succeed, but just maybe not at the pace that they were used to in the previous iterations. We do need some more map updates, though. We need some zip lines or something. Again, I'm okay with no balloons, but we need abilities to attack power positions besides just running up 19 flights of stairs. The movement feels like we're actually in a really good spot. I don't think it's too fast for the casual player. I think it is impactful enough for someone who understands and knows how to use movement. They can use it to their advantage, but it's not you're not going to be putting people on skates. And so I think that gives the average player a fighting chance against a really good player, but the good player still has an advantage if they know how to use their movement properly. The lighting on the map is so much better. It is so much better. I feel like I can actually see people for the most part. I don't feel like a tracker perk is a crutch in this game. The Terminator skins are still a little washed out when they go against something like just brown or beige in the background. But for the most part, I like the lighting updates. The map feels clear, and I don't have too much trouble seeing people, which is really, really nice. There's no glaring glitches. There's a few menu bugs, but nothing crazy. I know there's a few PC specific bugs, but overall the game, there's nothing that's just really frustrating or game breaking. And lastly, I can play this game for 5-7 hours and I don't get frustrated. I don't feel completely wiped mentally when I'm done, and I like that. That's my rating. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.